Hi, my name is Lisa Carpinelli, and I'd like to share with you an experience that I had when I was in the presence of some anger, someone else's anger. I was driving with a friend of mine. It was late, it was around 9 o'clock in the evening, it was dark out, and we needed to stop to get gas. So we pulled into this gas station, and there was nobody else at the gas station. There was multiple pumps, and I just pulled up to the first pump I saw. And as I was doing that, a big truck pulled in with an older man in it. And he was very angry, and he leaned out his window and he just started yelling at us about, why didn't you pull up? And he was just angry. So right away I felt my hackles go up and freeze, and just the adrenaline started pumping, and I thought, okay, this man's angry, but it has nothing to do with me. Remember that. So then he pulls in front of us, and then he backs up and he bumps my car on purpose. Now at this point, my friend and I are just, what do we do? Should we call the cops? Should we call the police? What do we do? You know, and ooh, shaking. It was shaking. So we get out of the car, and my first thought was just to say, hey, you just hit my car, you know, why? And my friend was more in a reaction place. He got very angry and up in his face, and then of course that man got more angry. It sort of fueled his anger because he was in reaction, meeting him in the anger. And I said, please don't engage with him. Please just go sit back in the car. And he listened, and he did. And I knew this was a moment to really use my tools and to stay present with myself, even though I was feeling fear. I was feeling very shaky. I could feel the adrenaline. And I was just letting my body shake, but I was breathing and staying present. And I asked myself in that moment, what do I do right now? How do I respond? What's my responsibility here? How do I want to do this? So I breathed, and I felt my feelings, and then I continued to pump the gas. And I just heard, see this man as he truly is. Don't pretend that he's not angry, but also recognize he's very angry, and that it's not okay for him to treat me this way, and it's not really about me, and see who he really is underneath this anger. So I just fixed my gaze on him very neutrally, with no judgment, but also just deep presence. And I just looked at him with love. And he would look at me for a moment and keep the gaze, and then he'd look down and mumble something under his breath, and then he'd look at me again for a moment, and then So after that happened a couple of times, I was done pumping the gas, and I hung up the gas pump, and I just came a little closer, but not too close, and I said, excuse me, sir, I just want to let you know that when I pulled into this gas station here tonight, in no way, shape or form was it my intention to hurt you or to make you angry. And I just wanted to let you know that. And he just melted into this, what I saw was a little boy. And he hung his head down and he said, I'm so sorry. He said, I should not have done that. I'm sorry. I should not have hit your car. And I just said, it's okay. I forgive you. Thank you. And I got in my car and we drove away, and I felt like this release and this gratitude. And utilizing these tools, I was able to be with my fear and still take action. So I stayed present. I still felt the fear, and I was able to make a conscious choice of how I wanted to respond to a scary situation.